Welcome to Learn English Through Books. Today, we invite you to explore a truly unforgettable story, The Book Thief by Markus Zusak. Set in Nazi Germany during World War II, this novel follows the journey of a young girl named Liesel, whose life is shaped by war, friendship, loss, and the quiet strength of stories. Told from the unique perspective of death as the narrator, this book gently reminds us that even in the darkest times, words can heal, connect, and save. Let's discover how one girl, with a stolen book in her hand and a heart full of courage, finds light through the power of reading, and how her story stays with us long after the final page. The story unfolds through the voice of a most unusual narrator, Death. But not the kind you might expect. Not cold, not cruel. Instead, Death is a weary, reflective observer of human life, haunted not by how people die, but by how beautifully they live in the face of it. Among the countless souls he encounters, there is one he cannot forget, a girl named Liesel Memminger. Let us now follow her story, a story of books, bombs, friendship, and farewell, as told by Death himself. Liesel's journey begins on a train. Her younger brother dies suddenly, and at his snowy graveside, she finds a book, the Gravedigger's Handbook. She cannot read it yet, but somehow, it becomes her first connection to something beyond grief. It becomes her anchor. She is sent to live with her foster parents, Hans and Rosa Huberman, in a small town called Mulching, near Munich. The world outside is crumbling, ruled by fear, hate, and war. But inside their humble home, Hans teaches her to read. Their quiet moments in the basement, surrounded by paint cans and old newspapers, are filled with new words, growing trust and warmth. Liesel's love for books becomes a form of resistance. When the Nazis burn books in the town square, she steals one from the ashes. Later, she sneaks into the mayor's library, not out of rebellion, but because words have become her lifeline. Her best friend, Rudy Steiner, with hair the color of lemons and a fearless heart, shares in her adventures. He dreams of being a hero and even paints his skin black to run like Jesse Owens. Rudy is bold, loyal, and full of life, always asking Liesel for a kiss she won't give. Not yet. Then comes Max Vandenberg, a Jewish man whom the Hubermans hide in their basement. He is sick, quiet, and scared, but through words and drawings, he and Liesel form a deep bond. They exchange stories, dreams, and the kind of courage only found in silence. Max teaches Liesel that words can fight and also heal. But even the most beautiful words can't stop the war. One night, while Liesel writes in the basement, bombs fall silently on Mulching. When she emerges, the world she knew is gone. Her papa, Hans, kind and patient. Her mama, Rosa, fierce but loving. And Rudy, her best friend, always asking for a kiss. He never got one. Now, lying still in the rubble, Rudy waits no more. Liesel kisses him, not out of teasing, but from a heart shattered by loss. Her first kiss, his last. At that moment, the grief is too heavy for tears. Still, Liesel survives. She is taken in by the mayor's wife. Years later, Max returns, and their quiet reunion carries all the weight of memory and survival. Liesel eventually grows old and dies in Australia. And Death, who had always been watching, carries her story, The Book Thief, with him. He says he is haunted by humans, but also amazed by their strength. Because even in a time of bombs and hatred, Liesel taught us that words can save, stories can comfort, and even death can be touched by the resilience of the human soul. The Book Thief is a deeply moving story about the power of words, the resilience of the human spirit, and the beauty that can be found even in times of great darkness. It lingers in your heart, a quiet reminder that even death can be touched by love and memory. What are your thoughts on The Book Thief? Did it move you the way it moved us? We truly encourage you to read the full book to explore its quiet strength, poetic storytelling, and unforgettable characters on a deeper level. To help with your English learning, we've also prepared a free PDF file that includes key vocabulary, grammar points, and the transcript of this video. You can find the download link in the comments below. If you found this video meaningful, please like, leave us a comment with your impressions, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Learn English Through Books, for more beautiful stories and language lessons. Feel free to share the video with anyone who loves books and English learning. Thank you for watching.